In his extraordinary presentation in the Senate, Brett Kavanaugh said that the, quote, political hit job, end quote, directed at him was being done on behalf of the Clintons, among other people. Your response?
I mean, really, yes, it deserves a lot of laughter. I wasn't watching when he said that. I was having to be somewhere else and away from a TV and even my phone. And so I heard about it later. And, you know, look, I thought it was just part of the whole of his very defensive and unconvincing presentation. And I told someone later, boy, I'll tell you, they give us a lot of credit. 36 years ago, we started this against him. I mean, it is...
Back at Yale.
Yeah, well, even before, in high school, apparently. So I don't, you know, look, I want the FBI to conduct as thorough an investigation as they possibly can within whatever restraints are imposed upon them. But I think for anyone who believes there's such a thing as a judicial temperament and that we want judges, particularly those on our highest court, to approach issues, approach plaintiffs and defendants with a sense of fairness, that there's a lot to be concerned about.
Right. I want to ask you a question about Dr. Ford for a minute. There are a lot of Democrats who, and a lot of other people, who are absolutely certain, 100%, her recollection is the absolute truth. I'm asking this as a lawyer. Do you feel 100% certain that the events that she described are true and are therefore disqualifying?
Look, I watched as much of her testimony as I could. I found her very credible. You have to ask yourself, why would anybody put themselves through this if they did not believe that they had important information to convey to the Senate? She basically said that. She thought it was her civic duty. So I found her presentation, I found her willingness to say, I don't remember that, but I remember this, to be very convincing. And I felt a great swell of, you know, pride that she would be willing to put herself out there under these circumstances.